Hi, everybody. My name is Sabina Fontanella. I'm sure many of you who've gone to Delta before or have taken other classes at Delta before, you've always had that feeling of nerves, right? I know I have when I took this class. I was so scared, almost to the point where I actually thought about quitting the class. But with support from my teacher, my classmates, and my boyfriend, I made sure to pass this class with flying colors. Speaking from personal experience, around 65 to 70% of people will pass public speaking. Now, if you already haven't guessed, today we are going to talk about what you need to do in order to pass public speaking. Today I'm gonna discuss how to ask questions, how to get to know your classmates, taking notes, checking Canvas every day, and giving honest critiques. Now, my biggest recommendation when passing public speaking is ask so many questions. I cannot tell you how much miscommunication there was in this class between teachers and students, and oh my goodness, there was so much confusion when it came to quizzes or assignments or what activities we were going to do. So it's important to make sure you ask questions so that you have an understanding of what is going on in the classroom and what is expected of you the next time you meet. Now, the next recommendation I personally recommend, this is especially if your class is assigned in groups, is to get to know your classmates. When I first started this class, our teacher had us do a group activity of going around and just simply getting to know our classmates. And oh my god, it was wonderful. I learned so much about my classmates. I'm still keeping in touch with some of the people within my group and outside of my group till this day. And and you may be asking, how is this supposed to help me pass? Well, here's the thing. Keeping in constant touch with your group or your classmates, especially on what's going on, even if you're absent from the class, don't worry, your classmates are here to help you. And it's also important to schedule a study session with your classmates so that you get perfect practice when it comes to delivering speeches. And I can say that for myself. My group has been very supportive of me. I've been as supportive as I can for the rest of my group members, and to this day, we are still friends. So make sure you get to know your classmates. Another important recommendation that I would give to classmates is take really good notes. Notes are very important, especially if you don't know what you want to do with your speech. Of course, always look at the teacher's directions whenever assigned a new speech, but it's also important to look back on quizzes and the guided notes that are provided on the Canvas modules, just so that you have a better understanding and a bit of a recap as to what is expected of you in your speeches. So make sure you take good notes because notes are important. Another thing that I recommend, and I don't think I've never seen anybody do this before, but this is something I like to do, especially when it comes to online classes, is to check Canvas every single day, because it is important to make sure to read your teacher's announcements in case anything comes up, or if a class is canceled, just make sure you check Canvas, okay? Because there were times where I forgot to check Canvas and I had no idea a class was canceled one day. And I I started freaking out because I felt like I got dressed for a presentation nothing, for nothing. So make sure you check Canvas so you know what's going on, whether if we have class on a specific day or if class is canceled. So make sure you check Canvas, not just for assignments, but for other important things as well. Another thing that I personally recommend for students especially for those who are evaluating another person's speech, is to be honest with your critiques. Because I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't know if anybody within my class feels the same, but recently I feel like there's been a lot of sugarcoating within critiques of speeches. And personally, I would just like to say, just be honest with your critiques. I know we really want to give our classmates a perfect score on their speeches, but come on, guys, we really need to be honest with our critiques. Even if they, even if you think they didn't do a good job, it's still important to let them know, hey, here's what you can improve on without being, disrespectful or anything. So my personal recommendation is just to be honest in your critiques. Please. I am as brutally honest as I can with my critiques, just just without any personal disrespect or bias or anything. I try to be as neutral as possible, but also keeping an open mind about what I've learned in the speech. So today we learned about what we need to do in order to pass the class. I talked about asking questions, getting to know your classmates, taking really good notes, checking Canvas every single day, even when it's not for assignments, and giving honest critiques. Now, I know public speaking seems like a nightmare for a lot of people who have a lot of nerves, especially me. I do get some anxiety when public speaking, but with practice and hard work, you can accomplish anything. And I wish you good luck in this class. Thank you.